Hi, I'm Adam Meyer of Mill City Lutheran in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and have a relatively simple fix on something that's a pretty common problem. Semi-hollow guitars, whether they're like this D'Angelico or Epiphone, Gibson, kind of the 335 style, and you have a jack either on the side or on the front, and it comes loose. What do you do? What's causing it? Well, like with this instrument, the typical culprit is that there is not a lock washer on the jack. I'll show you what one of those are in a minute. But if you have the jack come loose, the danger is that it could fall into the guitar and then you have trouble getting it back out. If it comes loose and you tighten it, you can end up turning the jack round and round until you break the wires off. So this is the fix that I do to solve this situation so that you don't have the jack coming loose anymore. All right, and here's close-up of the jacks. I'm talking about the threaded part here, where I'm touching with my index fingers. Note how the original is shorter than the one that I'm putting in. Doesn't take a whole lot, but that little bit of room, I can put on one of these lock washers, tooth washer, star washer, whatever you want to call it. That will go on here, and it'll be fed back through the guitar. This washer with these teeth that it has here, those keep pressure on the threads of the jack so it doesn't come loose. Now it's a very cheap part. Don't ask me why these aren't put in on guitars like this. It's probably, they're doing calculations, thousands of guitars being manufactured. If they cut out a little part like this, they're saving, 5 cents on each instrument. It's just more profit. But that's all it is. So I'll get this jack soldered back in and put it back into the guitar. I'll give you a close-up look at the special tool. This is how I get the jack in and out of the guitar. We have this end replaces the cable. You just plug it into the jack. Make sure you have the lock washer on the jack before you try to feed it back through. And just put the parts back in through the F-hole. And then you just pull this end to put it in place. Okay, and this is how the installation goes. Once I've fished the jack back through the hole, I showed you I put it back in through the F-hole, brought it back out here. Now what you do is you don't just tighten it. You need to have this tool, or there are similar tools that will grip the inside of the jack so that the jack won't turn as you tighten it. Many people try to tighten the jack without a lock washer and without something to hold the jack in place, and what happens is the part just turns inside the guitar and then your wires get pulled off. So hold this in place. Nice and snug. And there you have it. There's the new jack installed. And this customer, the wires that were on the original jack were fraying because the jack had been loose and he'd been trying to tighten it up. So I stripped the wires back, re-tin and everything, so everything's nice and secure. But real easy fix, pretty common problem. If you have this issue, just call your local professional. It's not the kind of thing that you want to attempt yourself. If the jack does not feed out through the F-hole, then you will need to remove the bridge pickup and pull all the electronics out through the pickup route. And never stick a soldering iron down through an F-hole. I've seen far too many burnt edges on F-holes because people are trying to save $1, and they're being dangerous with their instruments and they end up damaging them. So contact a professional. It's not a difficult job if you have the right tools. I did this in like 10 minutes. So contact me here, check my website. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.